Festus presented Paul's case. The accusers who came against him did not charge him with the crimes I suspected. It was about a certain Jesus, already dead, whom Paul claims is alive. Acts chapter 25, verses 14, 18, and 19. What was Paul preaching? The theme of his teaching was so evident, so clear to everyone, that even a pagan can summarize it concisely. He speaks of a Jesus who is already dead, whom he claims is alive. Acts chapter 25, verses 19, summarizes the procurator Porcius Festus. Jesus is the object of Christian preaching. We preach a crucified Christ, Messiah. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 23. The cross cannot be removed from Jesus to make him more acceptable, either to the Jews, to whom a crucified Messiah seems offensive, or to the non-Jews, to whom a crucified king seems foolish. See 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 23. When Paul mentioned the resurrection of Jesus before the Areopagus in Athens, he was mocked. However, despite the ridicule, imprisonment, and persecution, see 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 24 through 28. He continued to proclaim everywhere that the one who died on the cross lives in glory. Because I am waiting for the resurrection of the dead, I am on trial, we heard him cry out before the Sanhedrin in yesterday's first reading. Acts chapter 23, verse 6. The resurrection of the dead is such a fundamental truth in our faith that St. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, "If the dead are not raised, then Christ has not been raised either. And if Christ has not been raised, your faith is futile. You are still in your sins." 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 17.